Alright. What's up, chimps? It's your boy Mobkey back here again on YouTube with a new video for y'all. By the way, I'm reading this from a script, so if I'm like staring at my screen, it's because I wrote a script for this review because I'm bad at just trying to cut. I mean, it's normal to like write a review. Anyway, what's up, chimps? We're back here on YouTube with a new video for y'all. Finally, we made it to the review and the highlights reel on my play of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Thank you guys for being patient for the past 4 days while I edited through 19 hours of gameplay for this video. I'm also starting my new play on the Xbox PS2 classic Psychonauts. Can't wait to show you the first episode, Michael. Also, I have plans for a Call of Duty video, Paladins, and I'm gonna try out doing YouTube Shorts, like the little kind of slide thing, like TikTok. I don't know. I think it's like trending, and I've noticed a lot of channels I like have been doing it lately. And also, I think it'd be great if, Shorts is kind of a quick little clip for people to look at. So, if they're interested in it, they actually will peep into it. And I've heard people even, say stuff related to that. It's like, oh, I like this clip of that someone made, so I want to go check out their channel. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get to the review. And also, spoilers about the game, just in case, if you guys are interested. First, I'm going to start off with saying, in every review and highlight that I do, that these are all just my thoughts and my rating, which is obvious, but because I'm just a casual everyday gamer, and I want to provide content and honest reviews for people similar to me. Also, because in today's world, many long-time name reviewers can't be trusted anymore because they've lost their touch with the true community of, gamers. And that some of them have even been caught being paid by groups to make good reviews on the game and try to persuade people to play, and some of them have even been obviously caught not even trying to get through at least 50% of the game to make a full honest review for curious gamers or even new gamers. Some people trying out their first game, so that's why I thought I would like to address that every time I make my review. Now, moving on. Here's a large block of info that the Steam store page provides about the game that I thought was great in telling the players what interesting and awesome features the adventure they're about to start contains. The year is 1715. Pirates rule the Caribbean and have established their own lawless republic here, where corruption, greediness, and cruelty are a commonplace. Among these outlaws is a brash young captain named Edward Kenway. His fight for glory has earned his respect of legends like Blackbeard, but also drawn him to an ancient war between assassins, Templars, a war that may destroy everything the pirates have built. Welcome to the golden age of piracy. So yeah, in this game you're going to be playing Edward Kenway. He's an Englishman, and him and his wife were poor, but his family didn't really like him because obviously he had no reputation. He was a poor man. He wasn't great and anything like that. He was not an honored person, respected and all that. And he wanted to give into the, privateering or, potentially even being a pirate. I don't think he says being a pirate, but I think privateering, which is just doing private company work. And, his wife, he ends up estranging her because, she went with her parents because he was telling Edward, you shouldn't do this. This isn't honest. Why can't you work and do an honest job, like working in the, British Navy? And, that obviously all of a sudden he wanted to do. He wanted to go for a life of adventure. He wanted riches, something like that. At the start, he goes from he wants to be a pirate and he wants to do all this crazy stuff to, after all trial and error and all this trouble he goes through, he finally realizes there's a higher goal he wants, and he wants to settle down, have a family, and be with his wife and his kids. Now, anyway, moving on. Explore an open world filled with opportunities. Discover the largest and most diverse Assassin's Creed world ever created. From Kingston to Nassau, explore over 75 unique locations where you can live the life of a pirate, including loot underwater, shipwrecks, assassinate Templars in blossoming cities, hunt for rare animals in untamed jungles, search for treasure in lost ruins, escape to hidden coves. Become one of the most feared pirates in the Caribbean. Command your ship, the Jackdaw, and strike fear in all those who see her. Plunder and pillage to upgrade the Jackdaw with ammunition, equipment needed to fight off enemy ships. The ship's improvements are critical to Edward's progression through the game. Attack and seamlessly board massive galleons, recruit sailors to join your crew, and embark on an epic, infamous adventure. Yeah, your Jackdaw, that's your ship. Throughout the game, you can upgrade it. The naval battles were just awesome. I really loved how the nautical aspect of the game, and how you start off with just pretty much just a crappy sloop, and then eventually you get a brig, and then you can just turn your ship into just a massive galleon
in the middle of the ocean,
and with tons of cannons and everything.
Vainglorious bastards.
Experience the gritty reality behind the pirate fantasy. Stand amongst legendary names such as Blackbeard, Calico Jack, and Benjamin Hornigold as you establish a lawless republic in the Bahamas and relive the truly explosive events that defined the golden age of piracy. Yeah. You know, it really lets you dive in and immerse yourself into this interesting world of these are all a bunch of guys who come from maybe reputable positions or came from tame societies or had horrible horrible history, maybe they were once slaves or they were once poor, and then they all give into being a pirate, or they join being a pirate, and then they try to make big names of themselves or be big characters and end up being in this society for ever. And it also shows you what was going on. I went online to check out any game reviews or ratings that I could use to reflect and contrast from my own personal experience. GameSpot giving the game a 9 out of 10. What they said was good is it's gorgeous, a vibrant world full of reasons to go exploring, outstanding naval combat, progression systems are profoundly rewarding, terrific story that paints pirates in a human light, seafaring and on-foot exploration complement each other wonderfully. The bad things they said: no substantial additions to multiplayer, and a few too many eavesdropping missions. I didn't really play the multiplayer, so I can't really have any say for the multiplayer. I don't think anyone I've ever spoke to online or at all my friends, that I don't think any of them ever said anything about the multiplayer. So I don't know if multiplayer was ever played. Then again, in games
I think that's great that you don't have to
games that really have a
individually go
big
through
story,
each one. It's if you just have
are
them to
are very
look at the
story
match
intensive. They
that's
don't
great.
usually have multiplayer like that. Typically, if they might have they might introduce some multiplayer things, and it doesn't really become a thing. For example, BioShock. I think BioShock 2 was the first BioShock to have a multiplayer thing where you PvP. I don't think anyone ever spoke about that or really played it that much. I think it was just ooh, we got multiplayer, to get the Call of Duty and FPS players to play. I didn't really hear a lot about it. ING gave the game an 8.5,
okay,
saying Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a gorgeous, fantastic sequel that gives you freedom to make your own fun. I think that, they do have a whole article. ING does have a whole article on what they thought about Black Flag, but when they gave this little final block, GameSpot did did a lot better actually, in that small space of terms of what the game involves. ING giving it an 8.5. I definitely don't think it's an 8.5. I definitely think it's around a 9 or over. Yeah, they probably should have done a little bit better. But when I looked in a lot of reviews, I did see a lot of stuff just talking about graphics. Look, everyone has their different biases, but me, in my eyes, I really don't care about the graphics that much. Now, obviously, if your game looks absolute potato, dog crap, I'm saying, it's just blocks. Okay, never mind, there's Minecraft. I gotta be a little bit more restrictive. There's not even textures or any kind of detail. It's very extremely minimal. There's just no artistic or creativity or any, visual depth aspect of it. And I hope I'm, using these words right. If it's literally just, plain black and white, or just, literally uncomprehensively, nothing. It's just, okay, this is just kind of, this is really bland. Yeah, it's a problem. That's the only time it ever matters to me. But now, I've played many games like Sable. I've played also games what are they called? Broken Age. There's another game that I think was on the Wii, and it was like with a swan, and everything was like, it was definitely like black and white, but it was shaded, and it was like in a city, and you had to like throw paint to get through the game. Can't really remember what it's called. If you guys remember what it's called, you know, maybe comment it down below. I don't know. But I've played games that are definitely minimal or aren't as extremely detailed as a lot of like major like games, but they still did amazing in like showing a story, giving some kind of lore, just some kind of a creative, interesting context for the player to experience. But man, like if this game, if like a game has effort and it has thought put into it and it does play a role in presenting itself, then like that's all you really need to like look for in my eyes. I don't think a game like this is one of the reasons I stopped playing new games. It's like new games keep coming out in more quantity over quality for the players. It's just, oh, new game with the same arcadey, you know, like monkey pushes a button, gets the happy juice stuff, and it just has extremely intense graphics. They just keep increasing graphics, and it's not great.
You know what?
And
Why not?
I think I'm rambling now, but let's get to the rest of the review. But that's just my thoughts. ING just didn't, like, they just kept talking about graphics, and honestly, like, barely anything about the actual, like, story or gameplay aspect. But yeah, this is my first Assassin's Creed, and well before I even played, I had friends and viewers insisting I played this and saying it's unique to itself. Amazing gameplay and story, tons to explore, great amount of lore, side quests, and in-game content to grind for and collect. I loved playing this game, and the ending really kind of crept on me, but that's just because of how much of the sea and world you have to like traverse going through the story. And some of the missions branch off to like some side objectives, and you just like go to like a whole nother like a region or maybe like a whole other country, and like they had a lot of languages and a lot of diversity in the game. So you got to really get like a historical taste of all these different cultures that I just thought was awesome and really interesting. It left me honestly a little sad finishing the game because it was just such a great game. I loved the features, and you play alongside so many in-depth fictional characters or actual historical people that when depicted in this game, they did amazing. Some dying, and some you have to kill, and some just colliding with the protagonist, giving you like lots of different emotions when you go through. I got angry at some points. I felt really helpless at some points. There's some major parts of Black Flag where Kenway gets messed up a lot, and you just like, man, what do you even do at this point? Like, you're just down at the bottom. I got sad at some points. Like, some of my favorite characters or interesting characters died, or I never got to see him anymore.
Okay, maybe I'll take back what I said.
I'm thinking about them right now. I'm like, wow, like they're really interesting. Some moments you feel heroic. Some like you go through some crazy battles in the game, or some crazy moments where you finally like eliminate like this guy who's just been a horrible person, and you're just like, oh yeah, heck yeah, I did a great favor to the world, or I just did something crazy. And some moments were wholesome. There's a character in the game called Suede Bonnet or Sweetie Bonnet. I loved him. He was like so. I think he was like a way of showing like honest, you know, pure-hearted humanity. Just a man just going by his life, going day by day, you know, trying to make honest money for his wife and kids. And then he starts talking about how he wants adventure. And I love like he's my #1 favorite character, so cool. Suede Bonnet. Just overall, rich story and characters, and giving an interesting take on the broad, dark history of pirates, putting you in the shoes of the protagonist, Edward Kenway, and how human some of these people were, striving for a higher goal, and how some were really just downright criminal people, just hungry for money and power, and would die for a bad ideology and culture. The gameplay was awesome. This game has got me really interested in playing the other games, and to really see how unique this game is. The naval battles and buffing up your ship was cool, and I'd never played a game that had that before. The cities, jungles, ports, islands, the game has to explore or find loot or side missions. Hunting to get materials to upgrade your player. The combat chain and the combat and the chain combos you can do, or the types of plays you can do with swords, switchblades, flintlocks, darts, smoke bombs, etc. This game was just an awesome blast and really did great. giving you a fun, intense, wild experience of plundering and being a pirate. I give this game a 9 out of 5. I mean, no, a 9.5. So a 9.5 out of 10. That's what I give this game. The only reason I knock off a 0.5
That's
is
so cool. Brace for shots. So
there's a fair amount of missions in the game, or honestly, like just a little bit of a majority of the missions get very repetitive, as in eavesdropping and tailing enemies. So there's just like parts of the game where there's this significant character, it's like a bad guy, and you gotta go follow him. So you gotta like weave around, sneak around in the crowd or in obstacles or in the city, while staying within a radius of someone, and to eavesdrop in their conversation that's critical to the story. And that you do that like a lot in this game, and I just thought like it gets a little boring sometimes. Like it got to the point where you could literally kind of almost predict what was about to happen. Tailing enemies, pretty much the same thing. Eavesdropping is you just got to be in a certain radius. As for tailing enemies, is you're following the person, but you don't have to be in a certain radius.
I'm not trying to lose my target, man. You got all these obstacles in front of me. They got to give me a lot more range.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knock off like a 0.5.
It's irritating.
That's it. I think 9.5 is a really good score, especially because most games, I think like probably like 2 out of 5 people gave the game a 10 out of 10. A lot of them did like a 9, and I think and a lot of them were saying like how the repetitive type of missions that you played, which it's agreeable. It's definitely agreeable. I'm sure it's like different now. I hear Assassin's Creed is like crazy different from how it was supposed to be. It's like it's just Assassin's Creed as in the gameplay, but it's just with a theme. And I'm interested in maybe playing Assassin's Creed 3. They remastered it on PC. There's some the original has good reviews but the remaster has like negative reviews, and I think it's because they quirked it a little too much and they like overdid it. I don't know. I'll have to experience it for myself. However, right now I don't think I'll be playing Assassin's Creed 3, but because I'm gonna be doing Psychonauts, and I think I want to play a few other games that I'm eyeing, and as well as making videos on other stuff. But yeah, that's my review. 9.5. I really recommend it to you guys, especially if you're new to gaming or you're looking for a game to play. And like, I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed Black Flag is on Switch. It is on PC, of course, and it's on Xbox and the new PlayStation, like for backwards compatibility. I know PlayStation's a little iffy with backwards compatibility, but yeah, you should be able to find it. Great game. Really recommend it, especially if you want to get like a blast from the past. I mean, it's not that old, but it's definitely was made a while ago, and it's great. I thought it was a great game. I can't say it enough how much I recommend the game. That's all for my review. I'm gonna go ahead and say my outro now, so you guys can just enjoy the rest of the video. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought about the video, share about me with your friends and family. I love the support. The support helps me out a lot. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. I love making videos for you guys, and I'm very grateful for this recommendation. Thank you guys. Thank you friends. Thank you viewers for recommending this game. Please stay tuned for the Psychonauts series that I'm starting. Especially you, Michael. I'm really excited for you to check it out. Yeah, really enjoyed making this video. Please subscribe. Yeah, share about me. All of the above. Stay tuned, and peace out.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested.
Holy cow, I'm schmoovin' on this thing. There we go. That's the thing, the Assassin's Creed thing.
The worst thing to happen.
Yo! It's a turtle! Yo, crabs! Oh my god, look at him, man! Look at him! Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I heard gunshots. Okay, look at him, bro! It's a turtle!
Tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Man, that's so cool. It's like a little adventure, man. He's just a merchant sailor. He's just trying to make some money, you know, for his wife and his kids. And I'm like, he wants an adventure, man. We gotta give him that adventure. That's what we gotta do.
I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that would be worth.
Yo, look at the little crab. Little crabby boys.
Hey, my boys. What's going on, dogs?
All dressed in white, like some fair bride.
I think it's just so crazy that people literally rode around. I don't know. It's just insane to think about that people actually rode around crazy oceans. Like, I've been on destroyers. I have, checked out carriers, and they're huge and they're advanced. Like, usually waves don't really affect us that much. I mean, of course there are some pretty crazy waves, but you got to think these guys, nothing but ropes, wood, and cloth sails. Like, these guys were some ballsy people. Like, these guys were hard.
Jumps the shark with his 9 rows of teeth, saying, "You eat the dough, boys, and I'll eat the beef." And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows, we're all together. Blow ye wind, blow ye wind, blow! Jolly sou'wester, boys, steady sheep. See Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown. She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys. She's lovely 'cause she loves me.
Those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
What the? Is that a chick? Is that a chick? She's so bad. Damn, bro, you, I hate you. Alright, going Call of Duty on him. Gotta reload. Oh, okay. Hey, 360. Quick. Scope. Oh, there we go. Ow! Dang, bro, they need to let me carry on a musket, bro. This thing is awesome. Yeah, bro, I'm just gonna go around with the musket now. Ow! Oh. Okay. I got this, guys. Look, we're gonna go musket play. Come on. Don't worry, see, easy peasy, easy. Let me squeeze you. Look, got it, I got it, and boom, he's gone. See you guys. Boom. We're goated, bro. We're goated. I should have been in the Revolutionary War. I know what I gotta do. It's easy, bro.
In a world without gold, we might have been heroes.
No.
gotta be kidding me. No. Oh my gosh.
Devil curse me. Where's the jack?
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louts. Found some just here.
It's funny.
Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Oh my gosh. Barely made the cut. I need these deer. I think I need like 3 skins. Dang, it took 2 shots. Nice.
I know this bastard, and I've seen what he can do. He'll be after me, sure as I'm standing here. Hold your ground. Ah!
Dang. I just boom, boom, boom,
You could have
boom.
been a man who stood for something, but you've a killer's heart now.
Be careful, because I don't want to freaking fail this.
Steady,
Oh my
man!
gosh. Holy cow, that was crazy.
White Death could swallow us whole!
Oh, dang.
And the door opens after almost 80,000 years.
Jesus, Roberts! Have you gone mad?
Quite the contrary, Edward. These wags would have gone mad at seeing what lies beyond this gate. But you... I suspect you're made of sterner stuff.
Oh. Oh my gosh, it's this one. This one's hard. Darn. 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 Dang it! Ah. Holy cow. Okay. This is getting... Oh my... Sick. Dang, dude. Dang, bro. Why does everyone keep dying? Well, not everyone, but we lost Blackbeard. Now we lost her. Oh my gosh. Jesus. We're like all caught up in the fight right now.
Looks like booty.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
Good luck.
Who is this chick? I don't know her. I don't think I've ever seen her. She just touched my boy Kenway, man. She's trying to get some. I know he's good looking, bro. Damn! Screw off. How did you miss that? Seriously. This is the good. Oh my gosh. No. No, no. Ah! No! No! Love this game. Especially love muskets. I don't know, just the aesthetic of it.
Because, you know, with a semi-auto gun, you just can shoot, shoot, shoot. But with that, it's like, you know, you hit the shot. Holy cow.
You'll make a fine father, too. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me.
Aww.
And all I've
Look at all those
done
familiar faces.
for want of wit to memory now I can't.
Wait. What's going on? Is this the end?
Parted